Hello everyone and welcome back, it's good to see you again. In this video I'm going to show and explain in depth the drop-down and duplication glitch. In previous videos I've shown you how to do this, but I'm still getting asked questions about it, so hopefully this video will serve to explain it better and in more detail, and hopefully you will get some value out of it. And also just to note, this does work on console and PC. Now before we embark on this glitching adventure, I just want to say that I'm now also making Ark Survival Ascended content, so if you like building content and Ark in general, please do check out my Ark videos. I'm building some really crazy things on that game and the content is only going to get better. Also, if you like the look of this ship, let me know in the comments if you want a build guide for it. I actually slapped this ship together purely for this video, but it ended up being a really good ship. It absolutely tears up enemy ships, and I'm going to show you some combat footage at the end of the video. So as always, please do like and share this video as it really helps our little community out, and don't forget to subscribe and join my Discord server. So let's get into it. Okay, so we've got everything that we need laid out here. We are going to add some more. The ship's obviously not complete, and I haven't coloured it just to give you more clarity on the parts that we're doing, because obviously if it was like a mad colour, you'd be like, what's that part? What's that part? But apart from ship being unattached and got too few landing gear, which we're going to add later, the ship's pretty much complete, apart from all the drop-down glitch stuff. Now I'm going to show you how to do this on console and PC, and I'll show you what buttons to press as well. But essentially the drop-down glitch is dropping something down where it shouldn't be, as long as there's a snap point, and it will go there. Now the duplication glitch is a lot easier to do, so that is what we're going to be going with mainly. And I know that there is a flip glitch that you can do on the console. I don't really like that, I find it a bit too finicky, so we'll focus on the drop down and the duplication glitch. Right, so let's duplicate this up, because we're going to grab this Deimos A-wing, we'll flip it, and we're going to stick it in right there because it looks nice. Now that'll go in normally. Now let's just say you wanted to add this to it as well, just to give it a bit more flair. Obviously it's red, so it's not going to stick in, is it? Right, so let's put that there, duplicate that one up, place this here. Now it won't go down because it's red, okay? So the drop down glitch is you select the item, so A on controller, left click on mouse, and then you press down on the D-pad on controller, or F on keyboard. So F goes down, so does D-pad, R, and up on the D-pad goes up, okay? So you grab your item, without deselecting it, press F and let go of item select at the same time, so like that, okay? Now that is the drop down glitch, so just to show you again, so we're going up and down, so R and F on mouse and keyboard, up and down on the D-pad on controller. You grab your item, so it's A on controller, left click on mouse, and then you press F/ down on D-pad and let go of A and left click at the same time. So F, let go of left click at the same time, A, still holding A, press D-pad and let go at the same time, and that's the result. So normally it can't go there, okay? That is the drop down glitch. However, the duplication glitch is a lot easier. So it's Control G on mouse and keyboard, and it's Y on controller, and you literally duplicate. If you move your mouse around, it will go red, or your cursor, your control stick. So try not to move around, just duplicate, and there we go, straight down, nice and easy. Now that sits in there. However, obviously that looks a bit stupid, doesn't it? We don't want that. Now sometimes you'll have a couple of errors, so let's just put this back here. Now you should be able to duplicate all the way down because there's a snap point, so you should duplicate and you should be able to duplicate again, but you can't. Sometimes that happens. Now in order to get around that, let's move this part out the way, we'll delete that, we'll keep the habs here. So we'll move this one up. Well, actually let's just move it out the way for a sec for this demonstration. So plonk him there. Now this should duplicate all the way down like so. So sometimes you may have to swap the items around. So let's put our Deimos wing there, duplicate down, and there we go. So that'll blend in nicely like so, and that's how you get these blends. Like I said, sometimes certain items won't let you do it, so you have to rotate which order you're doing it in. I can't say for sure which items do and don't. It's almost like potluck. Sometimes it will work off the bat, other times it just refuses to. Leave him at the top like so, move the Deimos wing out, duplicate down, delete, grab your Deimos wing, duplicate down, and there we go. Look at that. And that's pressing C instead of F. And that's blended in very nicely. Gives it a bit more shape and a bit more character, doesn't it? And it looks really, really cool. Now, you can take this a lot further, trust me. So certain items will clip into absolutely anything. So right here, for example, we're going to be doing something with some Deimos bellies and some of these Nova cowlings as well. So obviously, if we grab a Deimos cowling, it's not going to snap there at all, right? So let's duplicate our hab that we got right here. Oh, it should go up. No, right, so if I duplicate this up, now this should snap up. There we go, lovely. So grab your Deimos belly, or cowling, put that there, and then duplicate this hab up, put Deimos belly there. Now we should be able to duplicate right down and it should snap onto the engines. Lovely, there we go. And now if we get rid of these, because there is a snapping point there, you won't get unattached ship modules, you just won't get that error. Now, I'm not doing it for this one because one thing we can do with these engines and a lot of other engines is you can duplicate them up and down. So, like so. And look at that. Dual engine. Looks fantastic. So, these, I was going to clip up here. So, obviously, if we put this here, look, for example, this may or may not snap. If it doesn't, you have to duplicate it down. But that looks pretty cool. I don't know if I'll keep that or not. But let's just say you wanted this to sit in there with that, okay? So let's plonk him here. Plonk that there. Duplicate down. And look at that. That looks fantastic, doesn't it? It just looks so good. Now let's say you're trying to do the duplication glitch on something that won't snap. So this reactor, this won't let me drop down because there is no snapping point behind, okay? Nothing at all, which is pretty annoying because we want to copy this, what we've done on this section. So if we move this Nova cowling out of the way, because we want some more cargo on this ship, what we're going to do is place the cargo over here, move the hab there, and then flip this cargo and snap him in place like so. Now this should duplicate down on top of the reactor, covering the reactor a little bit and giving us a snap point right here. I was pointing at the screen then like you're looking where my finger is. Right, anyways, duplicate down. So there should be a snapping point either side. It just may want to be a little bit funny. Right, so it's going to be funny. So just like the Nova cowling, duplicate this bad boy down. Duplicate that up and that up. Let's put our reactor there. Duplicate down. Should go down a little bit further. There we go. Blended right in. Lovely jubbly. Look at that. And now, with this Nova cowling, we zoom out a bit. Grab our hab. And that should now duplicate down nicely. There we go. So this is what you can do to take it just like that little bit further. Now, let's see if the grav drive will allow this or not. So, duplicate the cargo. If it wants to snap, there we go. Will you duplicate down? No, it will not. So, same again. We'll move the cargo. Plonk him down like so. Now, this should snap there. Duplicate down. Duplicate down one more time. Get rid of the excess. And there we go. Now, the reactor and the grav drive are hidden. They're not interfering with any habs. And if we just go underneath here, you might see little bits poking out here and there, but not a problem. All sorted. Now, they're nice and hidden. We're going to do the same with the shield. So, let's duplicate this hab here. Move this bad boy up. Plonk our shield in there so it's nice and tucked out the way. Duplicate down. And there we go. Now the shield's hidden. Looks fantastic, doesn't it? However, let's take this bit a little bit further. So move the hab across like so. Let's grab a Deimos wing. Now this should just snap right down because we got a snapping point on that hab right there. Fingers crossed. Yeah, there we go. So this one definitely works. So that's fantastic. So we'll do the same this side as well. And all this is doing with the duplication glitch, I know a lot of people say they don't like, you know, modded or duplication glitched ship builds, but honestly, doing these kind of glitches like really does add to the shape of the ship. Like all the blending that you can do, just like look how cool that looks. Once it's coloured, it looks obviously out of place right now, but once it's coloured, it just gives the ship such a fantastic shape. There's honestly nothing beats it. It's the best way to do ship builds, in my opinion, is with the duplication glitch, because you can just do some really crazy, unique designs. Now obviously things like these might poke into the cockpit a bit, but we're not going to worry about that too much. So let's say you want to grab a Deimos bumper and you want to add it here just to break up the shape of the back end of the ship. Obviously it's red, so it can't go there. So there's a snapping point here. This is the thing with the duplication glitch. There always has to be a snapping point, okay? Wherever it's going, otherwise it'll be an unattached module and it's got nothing to snap to. So in theory, this Nova cowling right here should snap to this Stroud cap because there is a snapping point behind this cowling here. But it won't. Now there's a reason for that. Firstly, the Deimos belly works like the Nova braking engine, so this has to go last. This has to be first. Also, there's weapons on the cowlings. Let's take these weapons off. Let's move the Deimos belly up. Now let's duplicate him up. Obviously that's still not going to snap because it's still red, there's stuff in the way. So duplicate these up one more time. Add your Deimos bumper like so. Now duplicate him all the way down. And now we can delete. Lovely jubbly. And then put your Deimos belly in there. Or cowling even, not your belly. And then attach your weapons back to that cowling. And there we go. So if you ever get issues and something doesn't want to snap, try rotating the order in which you're doing it. It's likely that that item has to go last. And make sure there's no weapons on there. Make sure there's no other issues going on or anything attached to it that might cause a problem. It's got to almost be like a blank canvas. Now, I've shown you the duplication glitch. So let's do the drop down glitch. Let's show you that a couple more times just so you get the basics of it. So the duplication glitch and the drop down glitch are the same thing, just the duplication glitch is easier. So remember I said select your item, press down on the D-pad and it does the same. There's more input to doing that than just hitting one button for the duplication, which just makes it so much easier. And you can also do the same, you can duplicate up as well. So let's just say, look, you can duplicate there, yeah? So there's a snapping point, this will go through the weapons. Now, if you wanted to, highlight it, press R or up on the D-pad, and you can duplicate up. But like I said, the drop-down glitch is just more fussy than just literally hitting duplicate. Duplicate is so much easier. And that is literally the drop-down glitch explained and the duplication glitch explained. You can do this on console, you can do it on PC. It's a really fantastic way to build. It really does help out with your builds, making them look fantastic, giving them better shape. It gives you more options and more creativity, in my opinion. Now, some people would argue that it's more creative to do a completely vanilla build with no mods and no glitches. Now, I somewhat agree with that. I don't think you're wrong there. But to me, I think this does add just that little bit extra and taking your ship to the next level, and I think it's a really fantastic way to build, and I think you should all be doing it because it's yeah, it's brilliant. So let me know in the comments what you think about this, guys. I know a lot of you have asked for this for a long time now, and a lot of you have, you know, asked how to do it, and I have explained it, but hopefully this video explains it in a lot more detail and you get a lot of value out of it. If you're wondering what that error is, it's just the landing gear. All we'll do here is delete those, and let's do it now. Let's do it now while you're on the video. Right, okay, here's a good example. That's not snapping in, okay? Doesn't want to snap in for whatever reason. So, let's duplicate down. Let's build this bad boy across. Duplicate up. Why are you not duplicating up? Ah, it's because the engine's there. Right, there we go. I was moving my mouse. I was wondering why it weren't duplicating. I was like, is there something in the way? Of course, it was the engine. So, let's move this bad boy down. So obviously that's out of the way. Now we should be able to duplicate right up. There we go. Deimos holes are brilliant for duplicating stuff up. So that's nominal now. I'll copy it this side as well. So just to show you again. Deimos belly. Deimos hole, sorry. Duplicate up. Now remember, if you move your mouse or your control stick, like even slightly, it'll go red instantly. So just try not to touch anything. There we go. Now let's go down. Oh, I went too far then. Go up. There we go. And now we are all nominal. Got decent mobility, good max crew, max shield, not max cargo at all, 3k cargo. Obviously you can add a bit more. Good top speed and good mass. All around decent ship. Let me know if you want to know how to build this ship, by the way, and I'll do a tutorial sometime. This was just something that I slapped together just to show you like the drop down glitch and duplication glitch, because there's a lot of like nooks and crannies to fill in this ship. But yeah, it's an alright little ship, isn't it? It's not that bad. Should we give it a colour and take it to the key, take on some Crimson Fleet, see how it goes? Yeah, I think we should do that. But before we do that, like I said, I hope you found a lot of value in this video and I hope you found it helpful. Obviously, don't forget to like and share this video. It really does help out. And obviously, do not forget, I am now doing ARC content as well. So please check out my ARC videos. I am doing some crazy builds over there. So if you like anything building related, even more so if you like ARC, definitely check them out and give them a like and a thumbs up and a share, because again, it all just helps out. And I'll see you on the next video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned. Bye-bye.